There we go. You are live, ladies and gentlemen. 7 seconds live. Let's see. There's. Oh, okay. Susie's typing thing. I don't know. Are there people there? Let's see. Nope. Okay. Four. There we go. And now it's Russian roulette. The clock is going tick, 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 tick. Tick. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Ninja Steve. It's Taco Tuesday. Hey, Corey. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. So we'll let people keep coming in. We'll let them go on, and I mean keep on coming in. And hi Sunday, good to see you. Good evening for to you. And okay, yeah, the numbers go. Okay, so everybody, so got the purse ready or whatever. So I wanted to go over a couple of things. I'm gonna probably finish off the. Let me pull it over. That's why people are coming in. So this is remember the clock that I started last week. I did this premium fill on the side here with hi Liz with black diamond shadow and rainbow dark on the inside there. And so because it's so funny when I look at it now, it's hard to show on camera, but you know what it reminds me of? Like a medieval knights kind of um, armor thingamajig. This is like the wire mesh that goes over the head, and then the face of the clock would actually be their face. But okay, everyone's chatting away. Okay, chat, chat, chat. So listen. So I wanted to tell you, this is the premium grid on the side. Hi, Christy. And then I am doing a sprinkle fill on the front because of the shape of the clock. I thought it would to do the premium grid on there. I think it would just not look as pretty as this. And I also did quite a bit down on the bottom. Let me pull the camera in a teeny tiny bit. Oh, the light just came flying into the camera. There we go. So I'll put my glasses on so I also can see. Um, I just did, I gotta see where glue is wet and where it's not. I did the edging around the base of the clock. Um, I did that in a mock honeycomb, or basically like the premium fill on the sides. This is just in the black diamond shadow. And then on the bottom part here, I did 30s with the rainbow dark in there. So the rainbow dark gets picked up in the front of the clock and then also on the sides. So I'm going to work on this in just 1 second, but I just wanted to also, I brought in another clock, interesting clock that I did, and that is this lovely, really cool shaped um, clock. And this is done with the, Chanowski, those little Austrian crystals, whatever. And as you may be, it's really super beautiful. It's really, and I only did the face, as you can see, so I left the top um, natural wood. I darkened everything up, and if you will notice, the bottom is nice and shiny, and that's because I also used two part on this, and I just put a two part on there. But anyway, um, super cool um, shape, fun design. And the other thing, some of you that were, uh, let's see, do we have any new timers, first timers here? In case I have to like give you a little information. Hey Eddie, how you doing? Um, so a couple of weeks ago, I started this balloon bank. So I actually, we've been really busy here. So I just finished this morning, and you can see this is super fun. It is with pink, purple, and lavender. Lavender? No, violet. Violet is violet. Yep, violet. And then some small pink um, SS3s thrown in there to give this great color hue. Oh, hey, Vanessa. Hi, welcome. So I'm Ninja Steve, and I do a little taco talk on Taco Tuesdays here, and I work on different projects. And as you can see, I've got a couple of things going on here, but this is a completed work. I usually like to show y'all that have seen me work on something if it hasn't been finished, what it looks like when it's done. But anyway, this is just a balloon bank, and I'm super pleased. The color, it's super cool. The color is just really awesome. Anyway, put that to the side. Moving on next. Okay, good. And right, and if you have any questions, Vanessa, then please feel free to ask. So this is the clock, the big clock that I'm working on. I um I sanded it all. I won't say all. Hey Oracle, how you doing? Thanks. Did you get to Oracle? Did you get to see the balloon bank? Because I remember. Cool, right? Anyway, cool. Um, so on almost all our projects, there is a prep thing that we do, and usually we sand it, and then alcohol wipe it to clean to get it nice and clean, even surface, no junk on it, no oils from our hands, etc., etc., etc. This is a wooden clock, and I sanded it and cleaned it, and then I spray painted it black, so it kind of just came out really like a dark. Um, Thanks so much, Eddie. Eddie. Cool. I'm glad you follow us all. Excellent. So yeah, I already put some two-part down because after y'all, when I'm finished with you guys, I don't stay much longer, and I just want to make sure um, when I leave for the day that the glue is not going to slip slide away because that has happened. I did notice that one of my lines was a little off, but I mean I could rip it out, but you know what? No one's going to notice. Anywho, how? So here we are. I have as you can see over here, I made a little mix here, and it's with Black Diamond Shadow. There's 20s, a few 30s. We had a mix pack. I threw that in there, so it's just a jumble of this and a jumble of that. And I just put a small. I put three sizes of the rainbow dark is because I'm trying to when I work on projects, I like to um, you could take two colors. What am I trying to say is you could take two colors and you could have let's say A and B color. You could have like 60% or 70% A, and then it's going to look one tonal or one color. And then the other one will be not as strong. But then you could reverse the quantities of the A and B, and you're using the same colored stones, you change the complete look of your project. Now I like now this one it only has the black diamond shadow and the rainbow dark. But the thing is that I didn't want any kind of I wanted the black diamond shadow to be the prominent, so there would be just a speckle of the rainbow dark in there to just give it a little texture and a little this or that. So the thing is I kept the sizes small on the um, on the rainbow dark because I just want it to be this little suggestion. So normally, like, well, not normally, but it's nice if you have like if you're making your own color mixes or whatever, and you use two, three, four, or multiple, preferably an odd number. Even so, I'm doing this piece with two colors. Um, is that you can change your whole look of your project by how you distribute the weight of your palette, if that makes sense. So we got some really super fun color mixes coming to you like momentarily. Let me see. I do have a tiny one. Yeah, I did. I just now. Of course, I dropped it. I'm looking for it. And Susie, are they? When they gonna go up? Oh my God, people, go check out the new colors. They are super fun. Spring Awakening is just amazing. Thanks, Miss Mary. Appreciate that. Um, Oh, the Funko, those are all done. Yep, those are done, sent to the customer. Super happy with how they came out. Um, is okay, and
The Funko comics just
oh, okay. So, all right. So look, this is Spring Awakening, and it is absolutely. If this doesn't make you smile, and you all just don't want this, I don't know what the hell's the matter with you. It look, it is. It is several shades of pinks and orange, neon colors. So it's really bright and cheery. And then there's some mocha in there and a few hyacinth AB. It's a Anyway, I'm loving this. I can't wait for both Kelly and I to create something with this. Um, we have Emerald Island Isles getting ready for St. Patrick Days. This is a really pretty emerald green with there's AB coating, so there is a blue tint to it. So Emerald Islands, just think of a grassy knolls in Ireland and Scotland out in the middle of the ocean, whatever the hell that ocean is. Anyway, this is also super cool. We'll be doing something, and this is lavender mist, and this is also super pretty shades of um, purple or lavender with some violet in there, some neons, everything. But this is really yummy, and actually, in my eyes, this is also a great project. Maybe Kaylee and I will do something with the two of them or separate. I mean, I have some really fun ideas for this, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait. So that'll most likely be next week. So anyway, there was someone here that hey Karen, um, yes, you do need those mixes. Yay for the emerald. Yep. So yeah, y'all can you can multitask. You can listen to me and go to the website and order stuff. Um, so remember, not remember, someone the person that's joining us for the first time. I don't know if you know this, but on whatever project you're working on, if there are lines, so we have the outside line here, it would be in a way our baseline or our picture frame line or there's all sorts of words you could use to do it. So I'm going to outline the outside first before I fill in. That way, this keeps nice clean lines. Um, it keeps nice clean lines because as you can see, if you just look at the rest of the project, I did the outside line first and then I worked my way in. Also, I had the clock face off and luckily because it's an old clock, it had worn the wood a little bit, so there was a nice line already there. So I just worked up to that line, and that way I can remove the face of the clock super easy. And it also that lets you know where to put your stones, so that if I had made it all jigga jaggy, this thing would not sit flush to. Okay. Oracle, I don't know if there's code. Susie is helming behind the behind the scenes here, and if there is, she will pop that into the chat. So anyway, so as I've told some of you, the coolest thing about when there's a lot like this, it's an edge. You can take something flat and you can just run your well, you can run your finger, you can run your navel, you could use a ruler or something, and you could just make sure that it stays flat. Now I'm going to tilt this up a little bit after I move all this stuff off around my desk because I got all sorts of crap all over the place. So I am going to want to continue my sticking my finger in wet glue. Am I on camera? I am on camera. Perfect. And if I tilt this, it will make a little bit of sparkle. So I am dragging the glue down. It's not can't see so easy on the camera, but I didn't want to hit my crystals with the glue. It's two parts, so I knew I had sufficient working time, and I am just dragging the glue down so in a it doesn't nicely. It's not a tight honeycomb, but all the stones are blending in. So when I finish this, it will be seamless, and that will be a nice little thing. So, so Karen, you want to do a motorcycle helmet? Absolutely. Um, if if we Kelly did one a long time ago, and we have it in the warehouse. Maybe I can get somebody. You want to grab the motorcycle helmet? So
What?
can you?
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Let me do something today.
Okay, there you go. Look, Kelly's being useful. She's helping out here. I know. Don't just set yourself up for that. Um, but yeah, absolutely. Do a. So remember, I have all these smaller of the rainbow dark, and I just want to squeeze them in every so often so that I keep a balance. And you know what? I am just going to throw these down. The glare is not the best for me here because I'm not seeing everything. But I'm going to pull this aside because Kelly's got the helmet. Oh yeah, uh,
Yeah.
oh, you're here, but wait a second. Wait. Oh yeah, can you see? Can you see? Do I need to change it so it? There you go. Can you see? Um, who someone wanted to do? This is a full motorcycle helmet with a
What?
yeah. There you go. And that's also old school. So that's with the Shanowski. It's hysterical. It looks like I'm looking at some alien. But yeah, so you could like either do the design or you can see Kelly created this faux mohawk with these very large crystal spikes. But you know, imagination can can run wild. So there you go.
Open my window.
I don't know how you. There you go.
There.
Oh, there you go.
What's up, everybody?
See that?
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, Tanalea. Good to see you. Yeah, the spikes are super cool. All right, I'm gonna pull us back in. There we go. And pull this over. Thank you, Kelly, for getting that. But oh, hey, thank you. We're a team here. Yeah. So, uh, yeah, you know what? I almost was gonna say if it doesn't move, you can crystallize it. I mean, you could probably move it if it does, if it's moving as well, but it might not be as comfortable. But so, do that motorcycle helmet, and you know, you can either create your own design. So look, I just pressed a bunch of stones in. You really can see it, but these I just pushed in the line, just went off. So I just gonna push it back in, and now it's nice and flush. Now where there's some little spaces, so those little small stones will be helpful, or you just space out your. I'm gonna I'm gonna throw that down there. You can correct your spacing by just moving the stones around to to make all the spacing equal, or if you have small filler stones, and you can always use that. I want to use something bigger here. Okay, there we go. There we go. So let me see. Um, got any more comments? No. Anyway, so now I'm just going to get this done. And remember, this is scatter fill or sprinkle fill, or I don't know. Probably someone else has another name for it, but uh, and so it's just randomly picking them up. And the thing is when you're doing a live, you really do randomly pick them up because you don't have time. Although when you do this long enough, you can go, oh yeah, you know what? A You can see the sizes like unfold in front of your face and be like, oh yes, that would probably fit really good in there. Or if there's okay, and my edge, nice, my edge is good. Corey, you still there? Or did you get bored and you ran away? Let's see. Um, so so there you go. And I've some of you know from last week. I've had this clock for several years and never knew what to do with it because I just think it's super cool and super fun. And I'm so happy that I've now done this. I just think the color combination is really something special. Of course, everyone that's going to walk in my house, they're going to be blinded by it. Sparkle here, sparkle there. Let's see. Let's move that over there. Nice. Anybody have any questions? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Um, Susie's answering something. I'll let Susie continue answering that. And I need to get that one in there. There we go. It's such a great feeling when that crystal hits the glue and it just sticks right where you want it to go. It's also a little bit of a knowing when you notice that it's a lot of work, and I'm like, yeah, there's not enough glue in there, because I had done this ring the other day, so that was dry, and I just brought the glue as close as I could without hitting any of the. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. So glad that we're inspiring you and answering questions that you have. Um, I just brought the glue as close as I could up to the other stones without hitting them, and then I simply dip and dab. No, I simply put it down and drag it just a teeny tiny bit, not like a drag, but just kind of slip it in there, and and I can feel that the the glue is on it because the stone releases as soon as I touch it. So let's see how we're doing. Okay, we're doing good. Keep seeing the glimmer. Yes. Okay, you're excited. Thank you for you made this mix. I love this wasabi. Okay, so Oracle, you like the greens. Got that. Well, we got a new green for you, so you're gonna love that. Um, all of these are a limited when they're gone, they're gone. So don't procrastinate. Sound like a mother. Don't procrastinate. But yeah, had it was super fun yesterday and today coming up with those new color mixes. But as you can see, this moves pretty quick. And if I don't look up at comments, it even looks goes quicker. But I don't want to miss anything. All right. And okay. Yes. Karen, as I was saying earlier, on all your projects, you need to. Well, it depends on what the surface is that you're um, going to be crystallizing. Uh, if like if you were doing ceramics, you can't really sand that. And also, you got to know, is it something that you're going to be using, or if it's just going to be um, put on a shelf and people are just going to ooh and ah at it. So those are um, those are the questions you all want to know. What glue do I use for whatever? It depends. But what I wanted to say is that like this was a wooden clock. I sanded it. I actually did alcohol wipe it, and then I did spray paint it because it's a clock that's going to be sitting on uh, not sitting on the wall, but sitting on a shelf, and it's not going to be um, manhandled that much. I suppose it people will want to pick it up and go ooh, because let's face it, when we see sparkly things, we're like ooh, I want to see that, and we all end up touching it. So don't forget to prep your surface, and you can either in the chat or you can send us a message with whatever you're working on to be like we can recommend what we would recommend with whatever material you're using. So I oops pushed that out. I'm going to throw in a few more of these little ones, and I'm almost done with the blue section that I put out, and that's good. I got, let's see, come on, people, I got like 5 minutes. Let me see if I can get this little section done. Okay, let's swish up the stones and move that away, and I'm going to throw, I like that better. It's a little more balanced. So sometimes when you're working, you will actually see, I won't say a design, but you'll see if the balance, if you're like too heavy with one color. I want to keep on throwing in every couple of stones the rainbow dark so that it's like sprinkles or like glistens or flutters throughout the face of the clock, which just creates a super illusion. I had two crystals on that my katana, and okay, I took care of that. So, anybody have any questions? Oh, I just, you know what kind of spray paint? I mean, if I was at home, I'd be like, what kind of spray paint do I have? I do tend to have the is it Rust-Oleum or something that's good, like on wood and metal, and it's like, uh, but craft paint, whatever. You could use acrylic paint. There are there are kind of. I, I personally don't think that's an absolutely must unless it's if you're doing something that you're going to have food in it or use it for food, then you would have to then put a clear coat or a sealer over it just to make sure that it's you're not getting any toxins or any of that kind of crap into your system or whatever. Um, but I've definitely used. Actually, I've got to tell you, and you can kind of see it. There is um, a line of eights over here, and that's in Black Diamond Shadow. And if you look on the side, it's in Rainbow Dark. And on the Rainbow Dark, it looks really cool if the clock is moving, but it kind of blends in from a distance. So I ripped that off about an hour ago, and I put in the Black Diamond Shadow, and I just took because it's wood, and I ripped up I ripped up the wood. Yeah, you can really massacre your piece sometimes. Um, and I just took a black Sharpie and I made it black. I made it dark. And if I hadn't told you, you wouldn't have known because you wouldn't have known. And it's a little not an illusion, but I mean it's it's absolutely fine because with putting on this two-part epoxy, and you know what? I said it. I didn't say two-part epoxy. Um, is you no one would notice that there would be a slight color variation because it's so minute. You'd I don't know. Maybe if you're Superman with X-ray visions, that you could see those kind of things, but um, uh, no one would notice. And so you can is also and what I want to say is with the two part, it's sealed. This is sealed, sealed, sealed. There's no question about that. Oh my God, people! I got an inch and a half here. I've gotta get it done. I've gotta get it done. Let me see. Any comments? Comments? Yep. On the sides, I used SS30s with eights as fillers. So fillers, they go, yeah. Because it's a grid, I used the eights, and I will show you that in 1 second, and I will stop what I'm doing there. So this is. I'm gonna put the thing down. I'm gonna try to. Let's see. So there are 30s, and then in the in between are the SS8s, and it sparkles really, really nice. Maybe not the best on camera, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it. So, all right, I got an inch to go over here, and I am going to do that off camera. So anyway, check my line. And the good thing about this is when I let this dry, it's gravity and there's the baseline, and I'm not worried that it's gonna slide off to the side. I could just leave it flat like this, which I probably will. I noticed that earlier I had my lines on the side. When I left it up, they had scooched down a little bit, but that's completely dry. So, y'all, thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate that. Um, this will be, well, I only have this much more to. Okay, and Kelly's going to be live Pacific Coast time, 7 p.m. So that's going to be either 10 or 9. Would that be, Kelly?
Huh?
If you're 7 o'clock our time, it's going to be 10 o'clock East Coast time, and well, look for Kelly tonight. Yeah, on TikTok. So I'm going to just. Anybody still here? Yeah, you're all still here. How do you like that? Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate that. You all want me to finish this. I want to finish this. Let me see. I almost was going to. The thing is when I'm talking and looking at the comments, then I get out of my stride and I just want to. Let's see. Few more. I think that 30 will squish in there, which did. It squished in really good. All right, and there's a nice divot down there, and a 12 fits great there. I'm going to put that 16 there, and that goes there, and that goes there. And so, Tracy, when you say what do you do to clean your project once it's done, like when you mean when these stones, when the glue has cured and it's all set, is that what you mean, or to clean the surface? Um, uh, sorry, just reading notes. So probably in both cases, we use alcohol wipes or little alcohol um, little little alcohol wipes, or you could get the big ones because the alcohol we find is really cleans really nicely. Um, and so I'm going to put that, and I'm just going to move that to the side. And just who is over here, just remind you, Lavender Mist just went on the website, and my super favorite Spring Awakening. Can't wait to do something with that. And then getting ready for St. Pat's, and for all you green lovers, Emerald Isles is on. Stephanie, send us a info at crystalninja.com and we can answer a little bit more. And don't forget, Kelly will be live on TikTok later. And next week I'll be working on something new, and this will be done. So thanks for coming in. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. Kelly says bye. Susie says bye.